in you, not the physical place.
Exactly.
And
That's
thing
right.
that
Church
we got,
is in me.
That's
First
the
and
key,
foremost,
man.
I'm a child of God, and that's all that truly matters.
Well, how do we restore the family side, Ron? Because the real problem we have in our community, especially African American community, South Side Chicago, West Side, South suburbs, West suburbs, is the destabilization of the African American family. It is in shambles. I'm not saying we all should marry the baby daddy and the baby mama, all that kind of stuff, but how do we heal the family?
Right. Well, the way you heal the family is by helping the individual stabilize. We have this little system that we can grade you on your percentage of being stable. That's your income, your career, your social, mental, physical, and recreational aspects of your life. And unfortunately, most people are about 30% in these distressed neighborhoods. So if you're not stable, and let's just say your mental condition is not the one that's bringing down your percentage, how can you be in an effective relationship if mentally you at a 2%? So we got to help you get stable mentally so that you can then go into any relationship, whether it's being a father, a mother, whether it's being a husband or wife. So it's all about helping to stabilize the individual so that they then can be a member of the family that's functioning. Because if you got a whole family and all 9 people in the family is 30%, that's a dysfunctional family. You wonder why the community is in the shape it's in, is because you're dealing with people who are 30%. You know,
well, yeah, but the dysfunction is because that's all we know. But many of us who live in the hood, all we know is dysfunction. We don't know wholesome. We don't know right. We don't have the values.
Yeah, Evelyn got it. She probably can share.
No. That's not necessarily true. Unfortunately, I believe that a lot of African American families, when they start to do well, the first thing they do is leave the community instead of staying in the community and letting them and showing people, if I can do this, you can do this. If I can be, I'm not trying to be your role model, but if you choose for me to be your role model, I'm gonna continue to do my best so you can see, as long as you do your best, you will succeed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important thing. You can't have, you know what I'm saying? You can't have people, okay, put it to you like this. If you got young children out here, they using Jay-Z and Tupac and all these other people for role models because that's what they see.
Exposure.
That's what they're exposed to. So if you're exposed to one good family on your block, it's going to strive 3 other families to be good families on your block. And as they become good families, it's going to strive 3 other families, and so on and so forth.
Now, Evelyn, I agree with you, but where we at now, current state in America, in Black America, you always look to the leadership. If you go to McDonald's and you don't like the service, who do you ask for? The co-worker?
No,
give me the manager.
Yeah.
So I want to see who's managing this community. That's the political leadership.
Right.
They have to be held accountable. The religious leadership. Who's your alderman? Willie Cochran.
Willie Cochran. I know
Is 8th Ward?
This is
20.
Okay, I'm sorry.
we the 20th ward, because I know Assistant Alderman Maurice Lee, but I'm not familiar with the actual alderman.
Right, the new guy I don't even know.
Right.
Yeah, but not to talk down against your alderman.
He's like a nice enough guy, you know.
But nice to see. All right, he got 32 people killed,
I'm sure
32
he
people
is a
shot.
wonderful person, but I ain't never seen him walk my neighborhood.
It's bigger than that.
You hear what I'm saying? I ain't never seen him walk my neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
that point too. But here's the bigger issue when you talk about that. When you have your house on fire, you can't be calm about it. Our house is on fire.
Right.
There's no reason to be calm right now. We got 32 people shot. Come on, man. That's not all right. So my issue is not just with Cochran, but all of them. The black community is in shambles. Why haven't the 19 black aldermen called a black summit to discuss what the hell is going on in black Chicago?
Now I got a question for you. Where they gonna summit it?
We go to Kennedy King, we go to Malcolm X College,
We
go to
don't
Olive
have
Park.
no forums. It don't need to be that's where it needs to be. That's where it needs to be, right here in this corner. It needs to be right here in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying?
I got a vacant lot right here.
That's right. I got 2. Man, baby, look. You get over there.
I can see that.
Ain't nobody gonna go to Community King. KKK over there. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
I know what you're saying.
But I'm saying a citywide where the west side is uniting with the south side and the east side. Because unfortunately, you can't fix the problem in your community alone. This is a national and a global problem. But we got to come together to have our plan of action organized to where we can hit it on the west side, south side, east side at the same time. That's the power that we have.
But you would agree, it goes back to family. We have to restore that family. I'm not saying old-fashioned nuclear family, but one, don't make all these babies. That's the first thing. And if you make the baby, we got to take care of the baby. That's us as
how
an
can
individual.
you take care of it? I got a 17-year-old right now in Chicago line, just got a young girl pregnant, and he never worked a job. So when you say he got to take care of the baby, that's the goal. But right now, you don't know how to work.
But do you understand? Do you
Get you a damn
understand?
job and you work every day. You
I
know
got
what I'm
one better
saying? Somebody
for you.
got to demand this.
I got
It's a
one better
standard
for
that
you.
got to
I
be
got
set.
one
You
better
get
for
a
you.
damn
Do you
job, buy them damn
understand? Do you
pampers.
understand that your life success is more important than any sex you will ever have? Do you understand, bro? You hear what I'm saying?
But in
Yeah,
the
but
heat
you,
of the moment,
wait.
you know,
You ain't
heat
never been
of
a
the moment.
17-year-old boy.
You trick.
Heat of
Let me
the
turn the
moment.
cap. I've been a 17-year-old boy. I'm telling you, I know it's hard. No pun intended.
Right. But
Very
I understand that. But you know what understand what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Your overall life success is going to be more important than that one night
Yeah,
stand.
but you ain't been a
That's not
17-year-old
true.
boy.
Okay.
17-year-old boy.
I'm gonna hit
It's
this
tough.
17-year-old boy with some gonorrhea. Then I'm gonna hit this 17-year-old boy with some chlamydia because you know Chicago, Illinois is one of the biggest chlamydia.
Big time.
Everybody got more chlamydia than anywhere else. But my point of it is, do you understand what I'm saying?
But Evelyn, you're talking from an aspect of someone who's mentally stable. These people living in the heat of the moment, you know that.
But I wasn't always mentally stable. I mean, I ain't come from no
get that
good
man a card,
background.
man.
You know what
Get that
I'm
man a
saying?
card.
I mean,
You don't be on me. No.
my mother was extremely abusive, and my dad was a heroin addict. But the point of it is I still came through. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Understand one thing. If you don't understand
Right,
nothing else, understand one thing. You are descended from kings and queens,
time.
baby.
Big
Act
time.
like it.
Big time.
Act like it. You understand? You are descended from kings and queens. Act like it.
They don't know that though.
But
Okay, then I'm telling you.
You speaking.
You descended
and that's
from
good.
king and queen. You descended from
Right.
You descended from kings and queens.
Act like
You
it, she
descended
say.
from kings and
I ain't gonna put you
queens.
on.
You
I receive
descended from
that. I
kings.
receive that. But Mark, here's the key point to what Evelyn said. That's good. She set the standard. But my thing is, let's look to the leadership first. What is the people we pay a salary doing to change that? These ministers. Today is Sunday. Why aren't church being held in this vacant lot? We got 4,000 black churches. When will these black churches say, you know what? 32 people shot. We taking church outside. You know what I mean? We go out on these
It's
blocks.
warm now.
We go reach
It's warm
these
now. Come
people.
on.
Like you just said, this summer need to be where you got vans pulling up with services being rendered block by block. That's what has to happen. We got to think outside the box. We can't keep saying come inside. We got to take it outside to them.
Right.
And then you got the police leadership. Now we got a new police superintendent, and I'm hopeful
Ooh,
that
I'm
he's.
finna get on this one right
I'm
here,
hopeful
baby.
he's somewhat open-minded. But guess who he reports to? He reports to the same person who's in charge of this whole city, almost this whole state, and he don't want to see the prison system go down. People
Yeah, but
making
let me
money
tell you
on
something
locking
about
these
this white
brothers
boy
up.
right here. Let me tell you something about this white boy. He came from the FBI, okay?
I like
And he
him now.
I do too. I like this white boy. I like
Although
this
he's
white boy.
FBI.
That's what I like. I'm a federal.
Because he's not one track. He's not
Well, he in
one-sided.
Chicago. He
He's
never
in,
here.
you know what I'm saying? He's not one-sided.
He
And the point of it is that he done told everybody,
All right, now we on,
black,
man.
white, and Hispanic,
Just keep surfing,
either do your job or resign. You know what I'm saying? And we had like 8 people resign. You
Who
see?
didn't want to do
They didn't want to do their job. We had like 8 people resign. You see what I'm saying? That's showing progress right there. And as far as the police, they need to be better trained in the community that, you know what, you don't just drive around. Get out your motherfucker. Get out your car. I caught myself.
Yeah.
Get out your car and introduce
Build
yourself.
relationship.
Right,
Build
build
relationship is
relationship,
the
you
key.
understand?
I care about you because today your birthday.
But
I
you
ain't
know,
here just to lock you up. My only image isn't of just
Right,
locking you up.
right. You know what I'm saying? The
but
whole
you-
point of it is that if you don't communicate to the police and the police don't communicate to you, if they don't try to befriend you, because you remember,
They don't care. Why should I care when you don't care about yourself?
Right.
That's the
Right, you
why should I
understand?
care?
That's the way you build relationships.
Right.
That's how you begin to clean up your neighborhood.
Exactly.
You know why we ain't got police officers walking in our neighborhood
don't
like
care.
they? Because they know they gonna get their ass shot.
Because of what happened in the past, big time.
Right,
Lack
but
of
if you
trust and
start
all that.
if you start building up relationships now,
Right.
see this little baby running down the street. You see that baby running down the street? You build a relationship with him.
Started early.
You understand? He's 8, 9 years old. By the time he's 18, 19 years old, he knows you and he can trust you. And if something happens,
But you,
whether it be his friend, family, or
Evelyn,
foe,
you would agree that a lot of us, if we don't be talking to my baby, you don't be influenced by children like me. A lot of folks don't like me because I'm not Christian. Oh, Mark, he want a Muslim. I don't want that Muslim guy running around my children. And if you, like you said, if you kind of alternative lifestyle, you know, don't get them people around my children. You know what I'm saying?
I know
So
what
I'm saying,
you're
some
saying.
people, they overly protect us. So you do have to be careful talking
there's
to
nothing
children.
wrong with being overly protective, but you know what? Understand what you're protecting your child from.
Right.
Understand that you're not protecting your child from a predator. You're protecting your child from the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're not protecting your child from a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You're protecting your child from succeeding in a way in life in which everybody else knows is the norm. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking it's not the norm, but baby, it's the norm. It is 110% the norm.
But Evelyn, let's switch gears real quick on the businesses. Every time these brothers are shot and killed out here, and we go and we buy the liquor, we drink the Hennessy, and we leave all the bottles, we buy the teddy bear. Who's making that money? And we can't hide from that. I hear the mayor always talk about the parents, but look at the economics in our community, man. The dollar is staying 4 hours in the black neighborhood. In Chinatown, little Italy,